tell you what.
Go!
Get it up.
Go!
Fairly impressive.
How well do you know Tom Holland? Even though you might be his biggest friend, there are definitely so many things you don't know about your favorite actor. Like, for example, that he's a talented gymnast or that Tom is a cool golf player. In this video, we're going to introduce to you all of Tom Holland's sides that you might have never seen before. So make sure you stay till the end and subscribe to our channel. Let's talk about Tom Holland's 10 talents that you didn't know about. Number 10. Tom Holland is a great ballet dancer. Not many people know, but Tom Holland was only 12 years old when he got his first role in Billy Elliot the Musical. If you don't know this classic movie, it is about a boy who doesn't want to attend his boxing classes and chooses a girls-only ballet class instead. You might have guessed by now that Tom had to be really good at dancing and ballet to get this role, and he actually had been dancing for years at that point, and the musical's choreographer gave Tom the title role. During his interview with GQ, the actor revealed that he was bullied for attending ballet classes at school, but he didn't really care and he just kept on going. He shared, "To a bunch of 10-year-olds who all play rugby, Tom Holland doing ballet in the gym isn't that cool. Tom Holland is a talented gymnast. It's clear that if you want to play the role of Spider-Man, you need to be really flexible and limber. Spider-Man is always running somewhere, climbing and flying all over New York City, and we don't know whether you noticed or not, but he does it in different poses that not every yogi can nail." So Tom Holland is not only an amazing ballet dancer, he's a skilled gymnast and parkour runner. Frankly speaking, his flexibility and great gymnastic skills earned him the role of Spider-Man in the first place. In an interview with Associated Press, Tom Holland said that he decided to show a somersault during his audition because he thought it will be important for the crew to know that he has appropriate skills for the movie. Well, Tom's spider sense didn't let him down as the movie director, Joe, confirmed this information to Entertainment Weekly. Joe also explained that Tom Holland was just the best person for the job, saying, "He's also a dancer and a gymnast. He fits the part like you wouldn't believe." Number 8. Tom Holland is a great golf player. Sports are definitely a Tom Holland thing because he's not only a talented gymnast and ballet dancer, but he's also a great golfer. Tom Holland is a huge golf player, and this sport helps him to unwind and disconnect from the world around him. Moreover, the actor thinks that golf directly impacted his career. Tom Holland revealed, "I'm addicted to golf, and had I not been addicted to golf, I would have had a very different career." In his interview with GQ, Tom shared that his addiction to golf and explained that he's totally addicted to it and he plays no matter where he is in the world for whatever movie he's promoting at the time. The actor even revealed that he always thinks about the game. "I go to sleep thinking about playing golf the next day." It looks like real love. Oh yeah, or addiction. Number 7. He knows how to make choices. When you're a young and talented actor, you gotta know how to make the right decisions to make your career go up. Obviously, Spidey is Tom's dream role and he is 100% honored to play it. However, not many people know that Tom had to sacrifice other great roles because of Spidey. It goes without saying that none of the roles he had to refuse from playing would make him as popular as the Spider-Man role did. Still, the actor had to say no to a few nice projects. For example, he was invited to play the role of Seaplane McDonough in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Tom was so excited and he signed on first, but he then realized that the shooting schedules would clash. So Tom Holland had to refuse and say no, and Nick Jonas had to take over in the role. Another decision that Tom had to make is to refuse from playing a part in Bad Times at the El Royale. He really wanted this one, but he had to pass on it because it became obvious he wouldn't be available to play the part. Of course, we would all love to see Tom Holland in as many movies as possible, but it's always better to focus on one, but something great, than spreading yourself everywhere. Number 6. He can predict his own future. The most devoted Tom Holland fans know that the actor has predicted his future a few times for sure, at least. The fact that he'll be able to play Spidey. In a 2013 interview for How I Live Now, Tom Holland was asked what his dream role would be and how he sees his career panning out. At that time, Tom Holland wasn't as popular as today, and this question is pretty standard to ask young and ambitious actors. Tom Holland had to think for a few seconds and then he replied, "Maybe Spider-Man in 10 years' time. The reboot of the reboot."
Maybe Spider-Man in like 10 years' time.
Get ready for the reboot of the reboot.
The reboot of the reboot.
Can you imagine this? It didn't even take 5 years for him to make this wish come true. Who knows, maybe Tom is a little bit psychic and he knows his own future. Listen to him carefully when he talks about his future plans and wishes, because they might be his next predictions. Number 5. He's terrible with spoilers. When it comes to spoilers, Tom Holland is the first to reveal all the hidden details. Not on purpose, of course, it just happens to him. Literally, MCU actor from Benedict Cumberbatch to Robert Downey Jr. constantly call out Tom Holland in interviews for sharing with the audience the things that are supposed to be under wraps. If you saw Tom's interviews, you definitely remember that he accidentally revealed the plot of Spider-Man Homecoming and even said that he knows so many spoilers. Marvel didn't like that. Tom couldn't keep it a secret and they had to give him fake scripts just to make sure the actor wouldn't tell anything to anyone about the movie.
Tom Holland is not allowed to read it.
Wait, I want to ask Tom Holland about that.
I tried for about 5 minutes.
The actor even joked about the fact that he can't keep his mouth shut, and he promised that he'll try to say as little as possible when it comes to spoilers. Number 4. Tom Holland is honest. Who said honesty isn't a talent? When it comes to being open about his personality, Tom Holland has nothing to hide. He even shared with his fans that he had dyslexia and explained that even though it adds some difficulties to his work, he knows how to live with it. While discussing how he works through the challenge in one of his interviews, Tom Holland said, "It's just about taking your time. The better prepared you are for anything, the more you'll be able to do and accomplish things that are fantastic." Tom Holland received dyslexia when he was 7 years old after being enrolled in a private school. He still does some grammar mistakes, and it's not really easy for him to remember the scripts right away, but we can all agree that he does a great job. Number 3. The youngest Spidey. The role of Spider-Man is a really honorable role, and he's so talented that such a young actor was invited to portray this superhero. Tom Holland just turned 19 before the official announcement of his involvement in the movie, so he was the first teen to play the role of Spidey. To compare, Andrew Garfield was 29. Another record that Tom Holland broke is that he played Spidey on screen the most times of anybody. Number 2. He's dating Zendaya. Not every man can get such a girl as Zendaya, and let's count this one as a talent. Tom Holland is a real gentleman. He's very supportive, caring, funny, and handsome guy, so no wonder Zendaya fell in love with him. Even though there are some haters who think that Tom Holland and Zendaya look weird together because she's taller than him, it seems like the couple doesn't care because they are completely in love with each other. Number 1. He is handsome. Many fans think that Tom Holland is very cute and handsome, and it's impossible not to agree with this. Just take a look at his photos, especially with his doggy Tessa. You'll 100% fall in love with him and his talent. Are there any other things that Tom Holland is talented at? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
That's it. I'm signing off the internet. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about me.